Well, I was the student manager of the football team 1957 through 1961, and was the senior student manager my senior year in 1960. So I lettered in football while I weighed 128 pounds. And so I was very fortunate. We won the national championship that year, tied for the Big Ten championship, and went to the Rose Bowl. So that was kind of capped off my years there with a very special experience. And I've maintained contact here for a number of years. I've been an active member of the M Club and relationships with various players. And so it's been fun to remain involved to some extent with the program, even though I don't live here at the present time.
And what do you remember of Murray Warmath?
Well, Murray was our coach. He was, he was a hard-boiled coach, and I always remember he had this great reverence for Tennessee-type football. He played under and coached under General Neyland in Tennessee, and very strong on fundamentals and kicking game, and was able to maintain a relationship with him through the years. And I remember that time that he had coached at not only Tennessee, where he played, but also 2 tours of duty at Mississippi State, and had also been for 3 years at Army under Colonel Blake. So I called him one time after Tennessee had played both Mississippi State and Army in the same year, and I said, "What those games, for whom do you pull for?" And he had this deep Southern laugh. It's like you don't have but one wife, so it's obviously pulled for Tennessee, but he, very devoted to Tennessee in his later youth, throughout his life. So,
yeah, but he obviously really enjoyed his tenure here at Minnesota.
Enjoyed his tenure here, and was also very supportive of Minnesota football players. And while he expanded recruiting to other areas of the country, someone would talk about the fact that outside the state, he would remind them that you've got to look very closely at Minnesota players because there's a lot of good talent here. And so he done well, and he went through some difficult times there, kind of like my record with teams last year, 8-32. But my freshman year, we expected to go to the Rose Bowl. We won our first 3 games and then lost 5 of the next 6. So we went through losing 20 out of 24 before my senior year when we won the national championship. So that was a great turnaround.